Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday. Welcome to my weekly home fragrance roundup. If you are new to my channel, this is the video that I typically like to do every single Saturday, and I like to share the candles that I burned as well as the wax melts that I melted. And then also what I end up putting in my candle crocks. So if you are new to my channel and you don't know what a candle crock is, I am going to link my Candle Crock 101 video in that description box down below. That will explain the whole process to you. And if you're interested in picking a candle crock up, I will put a couple of links in the description box as well for the most neutral candle crocks that I've come across that don't have like motivational sayings on them or are like too terribly seasonal or anything like that. So anyway, they're getting kind of difficult to find. All of the nice ones that they used to make, they're really not making anymore. So, but you can still find a few here and there, and the ones that I think are fairly neutral, I will put in the description box down below. So I hope you guys had a really great week. We have had a pretty good week at our house. It's just been kind of busy around here with just like everyday house stuff, like trying to keep the house tidy with all of us here on a more full-time basis. But I've been definitely utilizing my home fragrance to lift my mood and put me in better spirits. That's one of the things that I personally love about fragrance, is it really does have an impact on my mood personally. It just brings me so much joy and happiness and instantly can turn my attitude around. So it's one of the things that I love about home fragrance. So let's go ahead and get started with what I have in my candle crock downstairs. So last week or the week before, I started burning Yankee Candles Lavender Peach, or Peach and Lavender, and it just wasn't performing. I mean, I couldn't even barely smell it. So I decided to go ahead and put it in my candle crock that is in my dining room over here. And I think this week, I must have put it in there last week, because this week it is definitely faded like throughout the week. And I think I'm to a point now where I'm ready to turn the candle crock off, let that wax harden, and then just take it out and I guess be done with it. So, which is kind of disappointing, because it is one of my, I wouldn't say it's a favorite scent from Yankee, but it's one of the scents from Yankee that I've really enjoyed in the past. And I wish that I was able to burn this one the way that I used to be able to burn my Yankees. But as you guys know, they're just not performing for me the way that they used to. So anyway, that's what's in the candle crock. I do have two other candle crocks, but I don't have anything going in them right now because I just don't really have the need to stick anything in there. So they're just sitting there empty. In terms of wax melts, it's mostly been Scentsy again, because that's pretty much exclusively what I use. I buy all my Scentsy from my friend Lisa, who is a Scentsy consultant, and she's fantastic because oftentimes she forces me, she doesn't force me, but she very easily convinces me to try things that I wouldn't normally try. So anyway, I like Scentsy. I had someone say to me the other day that I should sell it myself, and I'm like, oh no. I don't need another project on my plate. I can barely handle my life as it is. I don't need to add anything on to my plate at this time. My flower business is, despite there not being any weddings right now, I'm still very busy redoing contracts because, well, everyone has had to cancel their wedding. So I am rewriting those contracts for the new dates as the couples are finding new dates. And then I have had a ton of inquiries for the fall. Everyone thinks they're going to be able to get married in the fall. I am hopeful because I'd like to actually work at some point this year. I know that I'm missing my paycheck, I can tell you that. So fingers crossed that those all work out, because everyone I'm meeting with is booking basically on the spot, which is great, but you know, I might have to push those people out to next year anyway. So anywho, let's talk Scentsy. Okay. Cotton candy cookie. This is very delicious. This is my last one. I got 2 of the sets and I really enjoyed this one. I didn't end up putting it in my Scentsy Club because as much as I liked it, it wasn't a love. And really the only things that I'm putting in my Scentsy Club subscription, which by the way, I skipped for April, so that's why you're not gonna see a Scentsy haul. I will get my next shipment in July. So I'm on an every 3-month rotation for my Scentsy Club. And most of the stuff that I have in my club is quite frankly for the fall and the holiday time. And I didn't necessarily need that stuff right now. And you are allowed to skip 1 shipment per year without losing the stuff that's in your club. So I chose to skip it this month, and then I'll get it in July, and then again 3 months after that. And that'll be perfect because then I will have stuff to get me started with the fall, right? But anyway, this just wasn't enough of a love for me to put into club, so there's that. I finished a Mickey Mouse and Friends. This one was really nice, you guys. Very different. It's a sweet scent, but at the same time, it's also kind of a fresh scent. It's a little hard to explain, but this was enjoyable. I really did like this, and the little characters on the front reminded me of the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. If you have a child, I'm sure they have watched the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and you have that theme song stuck in your head for the rest of your life. I know that whenever I look at this, I start like, hot dog, hot diggity dog. Anyway, love me some Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Also new to me is Be Fabulous, which is very nice. Be Fabulous this is delightful. It's so citrusy and fresh, but it's also sweet at the same time. I really do tend to go for sweeter scents, whether it's a sweetness with a floral or a sweetness with a fruit or a sweet gourmand. I just love sugary sweet things. That's just my own personal taste. This one is very pleasant if you've never tried it. I also have here Picked for You, which is such a lovely floral, you guys. Again, it's a sweeter floral. It's so pretty. Honestly, this is one that I could consider putting in my club, but I'm not 100% there with it yet because I would have to replace something else with this to fit it in, because right now I'm doing a 6-pack of bars and 2 3-packs. So that's how I personally reach the shipping minimum. So, but yeah, this is very nice. I just don't know that I could take anything out. I may just purchase a few more bars of this and call it good. I also finished my aloe water and cucumber, which I need to order a backup of. This is what I like to use in my powder rooms and my bathrooms. So fresh. That aloe and cucumber note in here is gorgeous. It is so clean and just invigorating, and when you walk into a bathroom and it just smells like clean, and especially if you have just cleaned your bathroom, there's no better feeling. Like, is there a better feeling than having a clean bathroom? I don't think so. Actually, one of my projects this weekend is going to be to deep clean all of our bathrooms, because it's been a couple weeks since I've done a deep clean, and trust me, those bathrooms could use it. In between, I always like to just use like the disinfecting wipes to clean up like everyday messes, and I will use the disinfecting wipes obviously a couple times a week to, you know, clean up the toilet and stuff, but like a super deep clean where I'm scrubbing the showers and stuff, that gets done once a month, and it's time. I'm just not looking forward to it, guys. I hate cleaning the bathrooms. I don't mind housework at all. I actually find it very relaxing and soothing, but cleaning the bathrooms for whatever reason, like that doesn't bring me joy, especially having to scrub the shower. We have a really big shower in our master bath, and when we first moved in, I was like, yes, this is luxurious and fabulous. I can stretch out. But the thing is, there's just more tile to clean. So I mean, if I were to design our bathroom now, I think I would shrink that shower down just by a little bit, but that would cause some major construction project in our bathroom, and Craig vetoed that. So we're stuck cleaning all that tile. All right, let's talk candles, guys. First is, this is just the lid because it's burning in the kitchen right now and I didn't want to carry in a burning candle. From the Spring Street Sweet Shop collection from like back in the day, raspberry peach macaron. So I have one of the mason jars. It's not as strong as it used to be, but I do every once in a while when I'm doing the dishes, we'll get a little waft of that sweet scent that I used to love so much. I have to admit, I don't love this fragrance as much as I used to. I feel like my tastes have changed a little bit. Not a whole lot because I'm still into gourmand scents, but yeah, I don't love that candle as much as I used to. It's definitely not a holy grail. If they ever re-released it again, I'd probably pick one or two up, but I'm still trying to get through my backup stash from back in the day, so not actively gonna be looking for that anytime soon. P.S. Sorry, I have all these like side notes. Do you guys remember when they had that like one-day Bath & Body Works candle sale? I did order some candles and a couple of them are new. So you'll be able to see some new Bath & Body Works candle reviews from me here coming up. I won't tell you which ones they are. I'll just surprise you by popping up with a review video. So I don't think my candles are supposed to be here until May though. So it's gonna be a little while. Anyway, but I did participate in the sale because I had a 20% off coupon from before all of this stuff went down. It was expired, but they are still honoring the coupons that have expired. So if you have any, use them. Obviously not now because the candle sale was like there and done. But anyway, I am burning one of the last of my Root Legacy Paradise candles. This is such a lovely scent. It is very beachy. It's basically like a creamy coconut, beachy, salty air kind of smell. It's really nice, but I think I'm ready to be done with this one after I burn through my stash this summer. I really do love this scent, but they have since discontinued it. So I will just try to find a nice replacement, but I do want to enjoy these Root candles while I have them. So this one's burning really well. You can see no soot. This is beeswax, so it's a little bit different from some of the other waxes. In terms of Bath & Body Works, just lit up a strawberry pound cake this week. Always delightful, always delicious. This is just the epitome of like strawberry pound cake. That's what it smells like. It's kind of an artificial strawberry, but it's yummy and it makes me happy. So love this one. Let's talk some Homeworks candles. First off, I finished a hot cider donut. This one burned kind of funky at the end because the wick clips went out on 3 and then one of them just kept going. So there's like a little hole in the bottom there, but this like it went out by itself after the last burn. So, and then I immediately replaced it with another hot cider donut, which is also currently burning in my kitchen. So in my kitchen, I have the raspberry peach macaron, which really doesn't have much fragrance to it. And then the hot cider donut, which is incredibly delicious. So if you're interested in hot cider donut, I will link it down below. You can only get it at one place right now, which is Ulta. So there's that. And I'm just gonna warn you right now with Ulta shipping, it's hit or miss. So keep that in mind. I also finished my Bahama Breeze, and that one is already upstairs in my empties, so I didn't bother carrying that down. That burned completely to the end. At the very last burn, now this was one of the Ulta candles that I got where the base was chipped, so I shouldn't have lit it for the last burn because I did hear a crack. Now, there was almost no wax left, so it's not like the candle exploded or anything, but I did hear the base start to crack, and so I immediately blew it out. Be careful if you do decide to burn the candles that you receive from Ulta that have a crack in just like the base portion here. If that crack goes anywhere near like this part, or you see it go underneath and it gets too close to where the wax is, you can burn it probably safely to the halfway point and you'll be fine. But as soon as that wax pool is deep enough to reach to the bottom, you should just blow it out and call it at that point. Ulta replaces the candles anyway. I know some people like to chunk up the wax, which is fine. Just whatever you do with the wax from your broken candles, just be careful. So anyway, yeah, mine did crack at the very end, so lesson learned for me. And then right behind me here, you see Guava Sunset, which is, today's the last burn for it. And tomorrow you will see my in-depth review of that, so I'm not gonna say too much about it now, but suffice it to say, it's delicious. That's gonna be a repurchase for me. The Bahama Breeze will be a repurchase for me. And of course, I'm gonna order as much hot cider donut as I can get my hands on, just in case it ever goes away again and I can't have it, which I love that smell, you guys. It's just pure happiness. I am going to try to refrain from burning too many of those going forward through the rest of the spring and the summer, only because I want that to be like my fall signature scent, along with the Autumn Pumpkin and Harvest Leaves from Homeworks. Those are my other favorite fall scents from them. But I've just been enjoying it so much, and it just makes me so happy to smell it that I've been like, just keep lighting the hot cider donut. But it really is a more appropriate fall fragrance. It smells like a cider donut from the fall. It's delightful. If you missed my review, I'll link the in-depth review down below. But yeah, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch today. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Stay tuned for the Guava Sunset review tomorrow. But spoiler alert, it's 2 thumbs up. It's such a good scent. It smells amazing in this room right now, I can tell you that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting my channel and watching my videos. Please subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.